because so many people are struggling right now, and small landlords are struggling too. In terms of property tax, we said from the beginning, right now, we're in a tremendous crisis in this city. Just the ability to pay for the basic services that people need is being stressed deeply right now. And obviously, this is why the upcoming debate over the federal stimulus, and it can't happen soon enough, is so crucial. We have to get support to allow us to keep going in the city, to be made whole, to be able to provide those services. But especially since we don't know what's going to happen in Washington, we right now are absolutely dependent on whatever resources we can get, and property tax is a part of it for sure, so we can keep the city moving forward.
But what did I tell you?
But we've also said from the beginning that anyone who's just not in a position to pay, there are hardship provisions where if someone can document that they are unable to pay,
yeah, that'll go easy.
that can be done there, and there's a process for that. Also, the different methodologies that we would talk about, and the state of New York has acted on one of them, which is great, allowing tenants to be able to apply their security deposit so that they can pay the rent.
Same old crap.
That's good for
What about the taxes, you liar?
that I wanted to see, and I'm very glad the state did that.
Oh, great.
But any other of the suggestions that we put forward is things like figuring out a way for the tenant can't pay the rent, that there's still a payment plan for the future, so the landlords at least know that they will be able to depend on.
See that? That's what you call, ladies and gentlemen, an inward 1.5 from the Pike bullshit position. Okay? And the Russians would give him a 9.5. What he just said with his bureaucratic doublespeak, F you, pay me. F you, pay me. That's what he just said. If you've got any savings, well, now it belongs to New York City. You got equity in a property? F you, we're taking it. Because we're not cutting police, and we're not cutting teachers' pay that are sitting home on their ass, and we're not going to cut firefighters that are sitting home on their ass because there's no human activity. No, no, no. Their party, their parade, their effing orgy is never up for dibs. Never. It's F you, pay me to the working drones. And all you dummies that own real estate in New York, this is what you get. The vampire state. I've come to suck your blood. See? You ain't getting a break. Coronavirus wiped you out. Not only that, we're telling our tenants they don't have to pay you any rent. Okay? Again, I quote Aristotle. Democracies fail when their politicians cater to the indigent and worse. That means the rabble, the poor, that don't pay anything. And it isn't because they don't have money. They classify themselves. And that's what votes for guys like this. I knew a woman had a bakery in Greenwich Village. The family owned the bakery for 80 years. Okay? You know how much money she made? She was the facilitator of bread to every Italian restaurant from 56th Street south to Greenwich Village. She made buku bucks. She rented a huge brownstone in the 40s, rent controlled. She was paying less than $350 a month. She was put in an assisted living where my mom is. That's how I met her. And she refused to give that property up. Could you imagine? Even though the law said she had to. She fought it tooth and nail. Why? She was entitled. That's what New York inculcates, even in small business people, that they have the right to not have to pay. But when it comes to paying taxes, and that's the little game. Screw your landlord, but make sure you pay your sales tax, your property and school tax. That's never up for dibs. You haven't had business because of our government's failing, because of liberals like this that put us in bed with China. Too effing bad. Pay up, pal. Pay up, or we'll come and take everything you have. So anybody out there that's still thinking of living in New York City, you deserve what you get. Because that kind of stupid has to be removed from the genetic pool.